Welcome to the year 1066, where the fate of England was decided on a single hill, and you get to shape how we explore it. This is an interactive video. At key moments, you'll press a number on your keyboard to choose which side of the story you see next. Two formidable leaders, King Harold of the English and Duke William of Normandy, clashed in a battle that changed a kingdom forever. Join us as we uncover how a few thousand men locked shields, drew swords, and fought for the soul of a nation. Press 1 to follow the English preparations, or press 2 to see the Normans' perspective. Don't forget to press the corresponding key on your keyboard now.
You've chosen to view the English side. King Harold's forces have just endured a grueling march after defeating another invasion in the north. Exhausted, yet resolute, they form a shield wall atop a ridge near a place later named simply Battle. Their shields overlap, and massive axes are raised, ready to cut down any foe. Despite fatigue, morale is bolstered by Harold's leadership. The men trust this centuries-old tactic, solid, unbroken, and fiercely defended, to keep the Normans at bay. Press 2 to switch to the Norman camp. Press 3 to jump straight to the combined lead-up to the battle.
You've chosen to follow Duke William's Normans. They arrive well-equipped, archers in front, disciplined infantry in the middle, and heavily armored knights at the rear. William bears a papal banner, signifying the church's support and boosting his troops' confidence. Many believe this holy endorsement grants him the right to claim the English throne. The Normans are eager to display their advanced cavalry tactics, certain they can shatter the English shield wall by force and cunning strategy. Press 1 to see how the English prepared. Press 3 to jump to the combined lead-up to the battle.
Now both armies converge on Saturday, October 14th, 1066. The English hold the high ground, standing shoulder to shoulder in a formidable shield wall. Below, the Normans array themselves in 3 ranks: archers, foot soldiers, and knights. At around 9 in the morning, the Normans charge uphill, their battle cries echoing across the field. Arrows whistle overhead, while swords clash against wooden shields. The English line seems unbreakable, yet the Normans refuse to relent. A sudden rumor sweeps through the Norman ranks. William is dead! Panic flares. Some Normans retreat in confusion, and a few English break formation to pursue them. But then, William lifts his helmet, revealing he is very much alive, and he rallies his soldiers with a defiant shout. The fleeing Normans spin around, cutting down the English who rushed forward. In that electrifying moment, the battlefield trembles with uncertainty as every heartbeat signals a turning point. The air grows thick with tension, the clashing of metal, desperate cries, and the resolute spirit of warriors forging history. Both sides brace for another brutal exchange, fully aware that whoever claims victory here will shape the fate of England itself. Press 5 to follow the English viewpoint of the ongoing battle. Press 6 to see the Norman perspective as the fight intensifies.
From the English vantage point, the shield wall remains their strongest asset. Though exhausted, the men know their formation is key to victory. King Harold stands near the center, determined to repel the Norman onslaught. At times, Norman units seem to falter, tempting some English fighters to chase them down the slope. But leaving the ridge is risky. Whenever a gap opens in the shield wall, Norman cavalry seizes the chance to charge in. The tension grows with each passing minute. Press 6 to switch to the Norman viewpoint. Press 7 to proceed to the final conclusion of the battle.
From the Norman side, Duke William's leadership is paramount. He orders archers to adjust their aim, hoping to strike over the English shields. The cavalry readies another push, seeking any weakness in the line. Each time the English chase retreating Normans, William's knights wheel around to deliver punishing counterattacks. The battlefield is a cacophony of clashing steel, splintering shields, and anguished cries. Yet the English still refuse to collapse, clinging to their ridge with fierce determination. Press 5 to see the English viewpoint. Press 7 to move on to the battle's dramatic conclusion.
Regardless of which path you followed, everything culminates in a desperate, bloody climax. The Normans regroup, relentlessly pounding the English line. King Harold's forces, though gallant, begin to falter under the sustained assault. Legend has it that a fateful arrow struck Harold in the eye, causing his collapse and shattering the morale of his men. With their leader fallen, the once impenetrable shield wall crumbles, and the ridge falls into Norman hands. The aftermath is devastating. The hillside is strewn with fallen warriors, and the ground is soaked in the blood of heroes. The once united English ranks now lie in disarray, marking the end of an era. Duke William, now hailed as the Conqueror, wastes no time. He marches onward to London, where he will be crowned King of England. His victory sets forth radical changes in language, culture, and governance that will echo through the ages. In the days that follow, William orders an abbey to be built on the battlefield, a somber monument to the lives lost and a symbol of his unyielding power. As twilight descends over the scarred landscape, survivors and witnesses alike whisper tales of valor and sorrow. The memory of that fateful day is etched forever in the collective consciousness of a nation reborn. The battle's legacy endures not only in monuments and manuscripts, but in the very fabric of England itself, where every stone and field tells a story of sacrifice and transformation. In the quiet aftermath, when the roar of battle has faded into an eerie silence, the true cost of war becomes undeniable. Families are torn apart, and legends are born from the ashes of conflict. The heroism displayed and the tragedies endured intertwine to create a narrative that has fascinated generations. This is not just a tale of victory or defeat. It is a chronicle of human endurance, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of power. Thank you for joining this interactive journey through the Battle of Hastings. If you enjoyed exploring history with us, please leave a comment to let us know. Your support ensures we continue to bring the past to life, one epic story at a time.